Welcome back to Frugal It Out. Sorry, it's been a minute. I've just been busy doing quarantining things, I guess. But actually, this project I started a while back, got it done pretty quickly, but my rug, I don't know what happened. It got lost. And so I had to wait 3 weeks for the rug, and I did not want to reveal any of this without the rug. So let's rewind, watch the process, and then do the big reveal. Hope you guys are doing great. Here's the current situation of this room. Lego table, junk under the bed in the corner. I still need ski poles to go like that. That there, chair, and our rock climbing wall. With now, I hung some Christmas lights, which look like little ski lifts, which go with the whole theme of the ski room. Broden's been skiing once in his life, but he loved it. We live the farthest away from mountains I think you could possibly live, but kid loved it. So that's the theme we're going with. Right now, I was going to do this in time lapse, but I cannot decide where to put the bed. And this room is so small that you can't see what I'm doing. Maybe I'll put this on the floor and try. We'll do that. I went from borderline crazy to full-blown crazy. Cooper's assisting me. I measured everything and mapped out his room and then all the furniture so I could actually move it around, and see what would work. I discovered about myself, everything I pin and that I like is symmetrical. So I knew for me, having the bed in the corner, plus there's a vent right here, there's only one vent in that room, which is a little tricky. I just would never feel satisfied. So I accidentally, at some point, moved the bed in the middle. I wasn't even trying to, like this. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, that could work. But it looks kind of strained with a long, narrow twin bed. And we had a full-size bed in the basement, which I didn't realize is actually shorter. So that's when the full-size bed got in there. And also the original Lego table was really big, right? It won't even fit anywhere. That one over there. And I remembered I had this crazy piece, drawers in the shed, in the magical shed. So that is when I decided to add on to it and turn it into a Lego bench / window seat. Oh, earthquake. I highly recommend this method. I wish I would have thought of this years ago. It would have saved my carpet a lot from bunching up, and my back. I'm just moving things around until you feel like I just have to see it. And sometimes it doesn't work when you have it set up like this until you actually move it there and it just feels right. A friend gave us some drawers to burn because they took the face here that you see and took it off of these drawers because they wanted to put an adjustable base under that bed. And so we had that little set of drawers that we were just going to burn and throw away for him. But I was like, I'm going to hang on to it. I think I could do something with these tracks or drawers someday. So it was just in the magical shed until I had the idea to turn it into a window bench and a Lego table. I decided to duct tape these because I used so many pieces of scrap wood. I just wanted nice smooth sides. So you can have all those Legos in there, play with them, but then be able to put the lid back on. And I'm not exactly sure what that means as far as the lid back on, but I'll make it. My kids are sleeping, so I'm gonna be whispering, but I am modifying this. I've never really had any experience with drawers, but they're really versatile. So this used to be up here. You had all that dead space at the top and at the bottom. So I moved the track that was on the drawer in the middle. I moved it up. So that shifted the whole thing down, which allowed me to build a little false table in here with green duct tape. But now I was thinking, so you can see I've moved this drawer down about 1/4 an inch because I thought I was gonna have to come in here and like add trim to like build it up and then put a face on this. But I was looking online this morning at drawer faces. What I can do is just do like a little trim around it real thin. I think that's called like shaker style. And that just made my life so much easier. It also kept the bench really narrow, which is what I need for that room, instead of adding another, big chunk to it and top heavy on the front side. So that's what's happening here. I'm gonna let you watch me put this drawer. I've shifted it down, now I'm gonna shift it back. I'm at Lowe's. This is so fun. So I'm gonna make fake shaker shingles without the groove. So I'm buying these little strips that are $2.50. Okay, I got my drawers painted. Time to put them in and see what the final product looks like. Briley and I lightly oiled our wood just so it looks a little bit more finished. Here we go. Let's hope it all fits together nicely. What I decided to use for the top of my bench is a 16-inch by 6-foot board from Lowe's for only $15. My bench is only 5 feet across, so I cut off a foot, but I used that extra foot on the side, like a waterfall side, and I'm actually going to go back to Lowe's and get another board and cut a foot off to do on the other side, so I can use this as a tray on the bed, which you'll see in a minute. Oh my gosh, so far so good. Okay, remember, I've never made cabinets or drawers or anything, and granted, I did not make this from scratch, but if I can do it, you can do it, because I don't know what I'm doing. Especially these fake shaker style drawers. There we go. Woo! That's cool. Time to finish the room. I am using a color that is a very dark navy called Cyberspace by Sherwin-Williams. It's the same color that I used on the desks from a different project, so I had a bunch left over. I just love watching painting and fast forward. It's so painful in real life. It takes so long. I wish it was actually this fast. I needed some nightstands, so these are cute little floating crate nightstands, and I couldn't decide which direction, if I should do horizontal or vertical, but I decided with vertical because it had a solid top, and that room is so narrow, it just gave me a little bit more space. Also, that headboard was free, courtesy of Carissa's storage closet. I'm getting ready to put a little bit of oil on my crate, just so it looks finished. What am I using? I got these for $10 each at Menards. Ooh, I sanded them down just a little bit by hand. Cutting board oil. I did the back, so you can see, doesn't do a lot. Brings out the wood grain a little bit and just kind of makes it look a little bit more finished. I needed some lights to go above my floating nightstands, and I remembered that I had these cute lights that we scored for only $10 back a few months ago from the Restore.
Thank you.
Broden went fishing with Dad and Grandpa, and that gave me 3 days to work on his room. So I got it done. My last step was to order a rug, and I went with one that I got off Overstock.com. It was on sale. Now it's time for the big reveal.
Wow! Oh
not.
my goodness! Look at this!
I love it. Broden.
Wow!
There's one more thing.
This
You
is
see
a
the
man's
lights?
room.
Okay, watch.
Look at that!
Dang.
You can turn your lights on and off
Wow.
without getting out.
That's amazing.
What do you think?
Awesome.
And here, show Papa B the Lego table. There's a surprise. This, Broden, you pick up when you want to play, and you can set it on your bed as like a little tray. So you can play on your bed. Or there's a little fake, like he can put Legos in there.
You build that, did you?
I did.
I feel like
Made
I
it
may
nice.
just sit here on my phone one day and just play.
Yeah. There
Cool,
it is. So
Mandy,
now-
you got a cool room.
My rug finally came. Here you have the room. Lights. There's the rug. The long-awaited rug. It looks black in this video, but it's actually, gosh, why does it look so black? It's quite much lighter. It is like a very light charcoal, actually. My ring is black. That still doesn't help you. Carissa thinks that I need a darker blanket there on the bed. So she said like a dark charcoal. But what's your vote? I've seen a lot of patterns on patterns. So I have a pretty significantly patterned rug. But then I've seen people who have a throw blanket that has another pattern on it too. So please comment below, what do you think I should do? Keep it plain, charcoal, keep it cream, or get a patterned blanket? And I did decide to make this piece gray. And we got Legos in here. We do. It's finished, yay! Thank you for watching another episode of Frugal It Out. Please hit like or subscribe. Hit the notification bell, or as my daughter says, the notification bell. I think that's funny. Also, please comment below on what you think of a blanket for the bed. So let me know your thoughts. Have a good one. We will see you hopefully Monday. I know Carissa has been working on a home gym in her basement, so if that is finished, she might have a video to share with us. But things are opening up. Pretty sure we've got some good ideas. The dynamic duo will be back together again for some team videos. Those are our favorites. It's a whole lot easier to do projects with someone else than totally on your own.